Hi everyone, this is Hannah's Just Crafting. Thank you very much for joining me today. I just thought I'd show you a few things that I've made of late. This is a greetings card journal. I did put the link out on Twitter. It's inspired by Jenny Belly's YouTube video that I watched the other day, and this is my version, so I'll give you a quick flip through. The cover, I have used a tattered floral paper flower, Tim Holtz. I've just used bits of the paper and just doodled some little flowers. I stenciled some tattered floral leaves through the, after I'd cut out the Tim Holtz actual leaves. I used the bit that was left as a stencil. I was watching another YouTube video the other day, uploaded by Cynthia Luhu, and she showed a great way of using single gemstones. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yes, I think you can. I've put a little butterfly, and that's its little trail. She used hot glue. You just put that onto your hot glue gun mat. I think it would probably work on your craft mat as well, anything that's will absorb heat. And then as you go along placing the gems, you heat the glue again with your heat gun, and then that keeps them in place. Then you can peel it off your mat, stick it on wherever you're going to use it, and then just reheat it with your heat gun, and it sticks in place. I have never bought any pre-made bling swirls, etc., so I was keen to use up my separate ones and have a go, because it's something different. I also, round the edge, because I'd made this a little bit too big, the cover, and I cut it down, the end was open because I used, this has now got a pocket here, so I bound it using the watercolour gum tape, which I painted and stenciled, decorated before I used it. On here, I'll show you what this is a bit later, but that's just a background I used. And then these are the signatures. So I've just used up all my scrap bits and pieces, mainly greens, yellows and pinks. Again, not always what I choose, but I thought I'd have a go at trying other things. I used my scalloped flower punch from Creative Memories to cut. These were something I had in my stash, cut out for a long time, so I thought, right, I'll use them up. I used a punch to just cut out from the main bits that you'll see, the paper that I did, to do the centres, and I stuck them on. Haven't done anything with the back of them yet because I'm not quite sure. If you watch Jenny Belly's video, you'll see that she did various different, everything's individual. So I chose to do all of my insides of my cards more or less the same, well, using the same colours and the same techniques, but obviously they've come out differently each time. So again, and just to keep sort of some consistency, I've used I used a brown archival ink and just a swirl stamp, again, that I picked up, I think, in a charity shop. So you'll see they're different shapes and sizes. New departure for me because things don't match exactly. I think I'm going to use this as a quote book because I think it lends itself to putting different things on. This is one of the inside of the signatures, so I put 3 cards together. And I'll show you the binding. Also, she showed how to make pockets, just simple pricking and sewing. That's just a bit of scrap card I had that I'd use my Edgeabilities on, and I used it for something else, and that was left. So at the moment it's just going to be a tab, a tag at the moment. So this is just, you know, more of the same, using up lots of bits and pieces that were in my stash, because I'm, again, very much of the mind of using it up. I can't say that I actually subscribed to that bit, but I do tend. So there's another pocket. I haven't done anything with that yet. Just more signatures. I learned an awful lot putting this together, because when you do something for the first time and you're following somebody else's instructions, you kind of find, you know, your own way, or you've forgotten something because you can't remember what order they did, and I had to keep going back to the video, but it worked out okay. I did cut the spine again a little bit big, so I just adapted it again. But this is the bead binding that I really liked. I just made lots of different paper beads, and then used up lots of wooden beads that I've got. So even in a small bit, there's quite a bit. And I try to keep colours in a similar vein. So these ones are just magazine, cut from a magazine, and I covered all of them in Mod Podge, gloss Mod Podge. So to make my beads, I used this little machine here. I won't demonstrate it, but it's I got it in a charity shop for £2.99. It is, I like the idea that it's 8 years plus, so I thought definitely can use that. So that's the sort of machine, and it's great. You just cut out your triangles using the template. There's various different shapes, cones, ovals, etc. It makes it very easy to use up different bits of paper. You put the triangle end, into this bit here, and it holds it. You wind the end into the slot and just keep rolling, and then when you get towards the end, you put your glue on. So I know people do it by hand, but this is great when you don't want to think about it, and if you're a bit cack-handed like I am. So these are the beads I've been making, just sitting in front of the television using my old magazines, etc., and bits of paper. So these are not varnished, because until I know what project I'm using them on, I won't know what colours or finishes that I might want on them. So that's something else I've been